Pull the trigger to make a snowball.
Hey, my name's Zena from VR Focus, and I'm here with JJ from Mythical City Games, who's developed Snow Fortress. It's lovely to be here with you.
Yes, very nice.
Could you tell us a little bit about the game?
Sure, so Snow Fortress is a VR game designed for the HTC Vive, and it lets you have a snowball fight any time of the year and build a snow fort. So using the tracking controllers on the Vive, you're able to pick up snow blocks, put together a fortress, and then defend it against snowmen.
Which that would be absolutely fantastic right now in LA, just to cool it down a little bit.
Yes.
So it's an early access title. So what can we currently play on the early access version?
Sure. So right now is early access. There are two game modes. There is the Snow Fort mode that is based on 12 levels of increasing difficulty snow forts that you have to knock over. And then there is a survival mode, which is sort of an endless wave-based mode that where you just build your own fort and waves of enemy snowmen are attacking it. So it's how long can you last with a global leaderboard system.
And you stated that it will be in early access for around 4 months. What are you planning to develop for the full version?
Sure, so the full version after the 4 months, we're planning to add more levels to the Snow Fort mode, new types of enemies, and as well as a whole new game mode. It's going to be called the Foretress mode, where you're actually building a fortress in miniature scale, so with tiny little blocks, but it can be a very complex, large fortress building. And then on the walls of the fortress, you can place your own snowmen on it.
Yeah!
And then see how well the fortress does against an attacking army or against somebody else's fortress that can be saved and uploaded online. This sort of asynchronous multiplayer method.
So is this just a single player title right now?
Yes, currently Snow Fortress is just single player. The Fortress mode will add that sort of asynchronous multiplayer where you'll be able to compete against other people's forts and see how long your fort lasts against theirs. And we've had a lot of requests to add just straight real-time multiplayer into it. So we are considering that, and we hope to add it. I'm not sure if it's going to make it in before the 4 months are out for the full release. It might be an update later on, but we're definitely going to try to put it in because there's nothing more fun than having a snowball fight against your friends, so why not?
Absolutely, because I thought when I was reading about it, multiplayer would be amazing for it, and then I just saw that it was single player, but absolutely it takes a lot to develop real time for VR.
Yes, and especially as this is our first VR title, so that's why we launched it for early access, to kind of get a sense of the market and a sense of what players want in VR, and also a sense of how many players are there going to be for multiplayer. Right now the player base is a little bit small compared to PC or mobile game, so that's why we didn't jump straight into multiplayer. We weren't sure if there'd be enough players to support that yet. But it seems to be a popular request, so we hope to add it in.
And will the price change for the full version?
Right, so once the full version is released, we're definitely going to increase the price because of all the additional features that will be in. The amount of game time that you'll be able to get out of the game is going to increase. So it's going to be a small increase in price, nothing major. We haven't settled on it yet, but now's the time to get it in early access for a good price.
Fantastic. And you say that this is your first VR game. Are you planning for future titles to come out?
Yeah, we've so far the game's been doing well, had a great reception, lots of great reviews on Steam, so we're very happy about that. So we are hoping to get into VR more. I'm a big fan of VR, especially room scale VR. I think there's a big future for it, so for Mythical City Games we want to be in on the ground floor for that and be part of growing the VR industry. So we do have plans for other games, and creating new IP just for VR, as well as potentially adapting our previous IP for VR.
Fantastic, thank you so much. For more on that, you can check out vrfocus.com.
Over the snow fort.